Hey, what's up, guys? This is your boy Travis back again here at Big Boy Toy Reviews, and I am finally doing my top 10 of 2025. And this is not my top 10 here. This is my honorable mentions. I have over 115 figures that I got last year. Well, at least that I reviewed last year. I didn't review every single thing that I got, but I got a lot of stuff, and it's hard to go through everything that I got last year and figure out what is going to be in the top 10. So I got quite a few honorable mentions, all right? So let's get into it. First of all, this guy right here, the Heat Boys Raphael Mech Turtles. This is representing all of them. They are awesome. They all came out last year. At least I reviewed them all. Reviewed them all last year, and they're awesome. They're awesome. They're expensive, but they are awesome. The only bad thing about these is that they use the button cell batteries, and those fucking batteries do not last worth a damn. Even when they're off, they somehow still drain the batteries, or the battery still gets drained. So however that technology works is trash. I wish there was some other way to implement lights in like figures like this. I know a lot of Hot Toys have like USBs that you can plug into the wall and stuff like that. Those are meant to be more of statuesque type of figures where you're never going to really pose them. They're just going to stand there. So you can have that for Hot Toys, but stuff like this that you might actually pull out and mess around with, I can understand them wanting to have like batteries that you could port around, I guess. But I wish they would find some way to make them rechargeable or something. I don't know, but they suck as far as the batteries are concerned. But everything else about these are awesome. Next, we have the Mafex Superboy. This guy almost made it in my top 10. Technically, he is number 11. If I were to if I had like a top, 11, he would be number 11. He is a great figure. I love the leather coat. I think it looks great on him. As you can see, I still have the plastic on him because I don't want that paint to rub, but I think he's an awesome figure, especially with the glasses. I think the glasses head is the best head. I think that leather coat looks good. We'll see how long it lasts. Whoops. But he is a fantastic figure. Unfortunately, he didn't make it on the top 10. He just squeaked out. He just missed it. But next, we have the Keep Going Studios figures. The Sengoku, and I forgot what this one is called, but basically almost the same bodies. I would say this, they used a lot of the same stuff, but a lot of different stuff was different. A lot of stuff was different. A lot of stuff was different. A lot of new sculpt, some similar sculpt, but a lot of new sculpt on these two, and they're fantastic figures. Great articulation, fantastic paint, fantastic accessories. They could have easily been in my top 10, but unfortunately, there's just too many things that are in my top that I consider maybe just a little bit better than these, that I can't justify putting those in my top 10. Next, we have two Marvel Legends in the honorable mentions. I have no Marvel Legends in my top 10, so you call me a hater, call me whatever you want. There will probably never be a Marvel Legends in my top 10, period. Maybe if I had gotten that Gamerverse Wolverine, maybe if I had gotten the Maximum Spider-Man, but I'm not paying $50 to $60 for any Marvel Legends. At some point, I'm drawing a line. And so, I guess it's kind of hypocritical because I did pay $50 for this, but I also got the Thanos, and I wanted a Thanos. So that was worth it to me. $25 for a Marvel Legends figure is still too high, but I am willing to spend at least that. So $25 a piece for both of these, I was willing to do it. Maybe it was $60, I don't remember. But awesome, this is a good figure, terrible paint, but outside of that, it's a good figure. Well, I should say outside of the paint and this little mask piece, that they, for some reason, did not engineer any way for that to stay on there properly. It's just typical Marvel Legends. The other one, the Storm, that is a fantastic figure. There's nothing I could say bad about that Storm. Fantastic head sculpt. I'm good with the body. The neck can actually hold the hair. I don't know how long that's gonna last. I think the suit looks so good. I love the soft goods cape. I wish it did have bendy wire in it though, which Marvel Legends obviously is too cheap to do. But I do love that black suit Storm. Next, right next to the Storm, we have the Fish Toys. I forget what her name is, but she was an awesome figure. This one right here, she has, I think she has silicone in her somewhere, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, her body is silicone. Yeah, her body is basically all silicone. At least the torso and the legs are all silicone. I mean, she just comes with so much stuff. I mean, just look at it. It is awesome. It is so good. And for some reason, I guess because it's smaller, but her pieces still light up. So she can still, they still light up, which is awesome. So I don't know why these button cell batteries are still lasting, but they are still lasting. And I'm pretty sure I have like bottle kits that have died already since then, since I've reviewed this figure. So it's amazing that the button cell batteries are still working in this thing. I don't know how, but it's still lasting. This could have easily been in top 10. Easily been in the top 10. Right in front of her is the Ace, the SH Figure Arts Ace. I do love this Ace. I think it's a fantastic figure. I don't mind the cut up articulation and stuff. I think he looks good. I think this is one of the best figures they actually brought out last year. He has gotten a little loose in the legs right here where the swivel is, because they just used a ball peg, and he kind of gets a little bow-legged or knock-kneed when you stand him. So that is a pity there, but other than that, I think Ace is a awesome figure. So yeah, SH Figure Arts had some they had some bangers last year, but they had a good chunk of like meh figures as well, and I don't think Ace was one of them. And then finally we have Alice from Nikkei. From the Nikkei games. Alice is such a cute figure, and it's done so well. This one's by Figma. It's such a well done figure. She is so well put together. So well put together. I love this Alice figure. I had to put a waifu figure in there, but I got quite a few waifu figures in here that can, I guess, be considered waifu figures. But this is a true waifu figure right here. And yeah, the Nikkei Alice is definitely worthy of at least an honorable mention. So anyway, that's all it is. That's all for the honorable mentions. Let's go ahead and get into this top 10. Number 10. All right, so starting off at number 10, we have Gold Hilda from Zest Race Studios. And yeah, I had to put her somewhere in here, man. This is a fantastic figure. I mean, there's not really anything bad I can say about it. I do wish maybe the elbows were double jointed to get a little bit more movement out of it. But other than that, the soft goods, the armor, the sculpt, the face, everything about this figure is so good. And I don't think it's just recency bias. I think she would have definitely ended up on this list regardless of when she came out. This is a fantastic figure. You cannot go wrong if you get her. It's a wonderful figure, but definitely worthy of being in my top 10. She easily could have gone 9 or 8, to be honest with you. So fantastic figure, but this is Gold Hilda at number 10. Number 9. All right, and at number 9, we have all the Jada toys that came out this year. I love this line. I feel like Jada Toys is officially the OG and the company that started off this whole maximum product for low price. Like maximum articulation, maximum scope, maximum paint. This is the true maximum line right here, not that crap that you get from Hasbro. The Jada Toys started the maximum line. The maximum line I don't think would even exist if it wasn't for Jada Toys. They have really put a lot of these toy companies on notice. I really and truly believe Storm Arena would not exist if it was not for Jada Toys. They are a pioneer right now in the toy industry as far as this Street Fighter line is going, and I truly can't wait to finish collecting this whole Street Fighter 2 line from Jada. They've even gotten me wanting to collect the Scooby-Doo line. I'm not going to get into the cereals and stuff like that, but definitely probably going to do the Invincible line when they come out with that. So Jada Toys is just killing it. They killed it last year. They were probably #1. Had I done a top 10 last year, they would have probably came out to be #1 last year. But yeah, Jada Toys is killing it still. So we have them at number 9. Number 8. And at number 8, we have the Roman Key Studios or Toys, I don't remember which one it is. Gun Girl Jessica, aka Rebecca from Cyberpunk. And these are awesome figures. For what you pay. This was the deluxe version, obviously. You get 2 figures, you get all these accessories. I mean, the mixing and matching that you can do with these 2 girls is just almost unmatched. You get these gigantic gauntlet fist things that are just awesome. I mean, you know how Cyberpunk is. Like, you can swap out body parts for guns and shit. The articulation on these bodies are wonderful. The paint, the eyes were stunning. The soft goods, this jacket is so cool. You can take the clothes off like they were like rubbery tops that you can take off. You can go bare feet, you can go sneakers or boots or whatever these are. The tattoos, everything about this was amazing. And it seems like Roman Key is just off to the races now in 2026 because they have unveiled so many figures that they plan on doing in the future. And it's just like they dropped these, and then once these like sold out, they were super popular, and then it was just like bang, we got something. They're even doing like customizable types of bodies that you can buy and stuff. Like, yeah, I look forward to buying a lot of figures from Roman Key in the future. But yeah, this is Gun Girl Jessica at number 8. Number 7. At number 7, I had to do it. I had to do it. The SH Figuarts Deku. I have given SH Figuarts so much shit all of 2025. Just the lack of paint, the cheap looking plastic, all of that still applies to this Deku. But this is hands down the best articulated 1/12 scale Deku that you can buy. The articulation is fantastic. Should he have come with more accessories? Yes. Is he plasticky? Yes, but I freaking love this figure. I don't care. Yeah, you can technically say that the Gun Girl Jessica is a better figure than this. It is, to be honest with you. But it's the fact that I love the anime. It's the fact that they gave you some effect parts that look awesome on him. Yeah, I can't get around the super cheap plastic that they seem to be using now, unfortunately. Almost model kit quality in some cases. That's unfortunate. That's why this is really the only SH figure arts you will see on my top 10, but I had to put Deku in there, man. I do think he's better than the Ace figure. And from my understanding, you know, SH figure arts didn't drop a whole lot of heat this year. So Deku. We got Deku at number 7. Number 6. At number 6, we have the Starman Street Fighter 5, I think. Or is it Street Fighter 6? It's either Street Fighter 5 or Street Fighter 6 Cammy. I think it's Street Fighter 5. I think. But yes, this figure, this was basically my first foray into the full silicone fighting girls type of figures, and she is just awesome. I guess this is like the pleather boots that she has. She can stand on her own. I love that. The articulation, the silicone is so good on this figure. The hair has lasted so well. I haven't had to use any gel or any extra gel or anything. She has just been a beautiful piece for me to have on my shelf. And I just absolutely love this figure. I look at it all the time when I'm walking past and I'm looking at my like 1/6 scale shelf that's steadily growing and is going to keep growing and expand. And she is definitely one of the best 1/6 scale figures that I have. I love this figure. I have so many other Starman figures on pre-order. Yeah, saw me. I had to go back and get the Chun-Li, so you guys should have seen that video too. But love this figure. Love this figure. One of the few Starman figures that can stand up on their own, because they never come with a base. That's probably my biggest gripe with Starman. They do not come with a stand. But yeah, we got Cammy at number 6. Number 5. All right, y'all, we getting into the top 5. And in 5th place, we have the Medi Toys, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Yes, you had to know we was gonna see this guy at some point. I have not got my Raphael in yet, but I do have him ordered already. You know I had to put him somewhere on here. There was a time where he almost was number 1. I'm not even gonna lie, or at least he was in the top 3. You know how much I love Ninja Turtles if you've been watching this channel long enough. This is one of the best new takes on the Ninja Turtles that I think that I've seen in a long time. You got a little mixture of both. You got some of the TMNT movie. You got some cartoon. You got some comic. Like, all wrapped in a series of figures that are just fantastic. The articulation is better than probably any Ninja Turtles that have come out ever. I mean, they really struck gold with this line, and man, I cannot wait to get the rest of these, man. 2026 is gonna look really good for Medi Toys if they keep knocking out Ninja Turtles like these. But yeah, starting off at number 5, or the top 5, we got Medi Toys, Ninja Turtles. Number 4. All right, and at number 4, what do you guys think is gonna be? Number 4, we have the in art Batman Rises Christian Bale. Batman, let's go. Got to be hands down the best 1/12 Christian Bale Batman ever created, period, point blank. It's not even close. The Christian Bale head sculpt. Jesus Christ. If I can find a picture, I'll put it up here in the corner. At 1/12 scale, you cannot get a better Christian Bale head sculpt than that. They not playing around. InArt is not fucking around. Unfortunately, I did not get the LPZZ Arkham Knight Batman, or it would be in this top 10. I'm pretty sure it would probably be in my top 10. But unfortunately, I don't have him, but this is the Batman representation on my list. InArt, Christian Bale Batman. Absolutely fire. Deserves to be in the top 5 for sure. We got him at number 4. All right, guys. Here we are at the coup de grace of the top 10. Our top 3 2025 figures. Here we go. Number 3.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Storm Arena. Ken and Ryu starting off the top 3. Bangers. Period. Bangers. Storm Arena is blowing up right now. And this is what started it off. First, it was Jada Toys that started the fire. Storm Arena came in and made it a fucking forest fire. These figures are amazing. The hands down best 1/12 scale figure company out to date. Price and scale and articulation and sculpt and plastic. Storm Arena has it all. Storm Arena is doing the damn thing. If I had gotten any of the Baki figures, they would probably be up here too. But I think I'm gonna stick with the larger scale Baki figures, I think. Yeah, Storm Arena, man, at number 3. Got to be on the list. If Storm Arena is not on your list, throw it in the garbage. Your list shouldn't even exist online. Like, just delete it from the planet, because top 3, 100% Storm Arena, Ken and Ryu. All right, so we are getting into the top 2. The top 2 figures of 2025 that I bought. Now we have to remember, these are figures that I bought and I reviewed, okay? So the scale is not an issue. Scale is not in question here. Price is not in question here. This is all about what I think is the best figures that I bought in 2025. So let's get it. Number 2.
Spicy meat. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy.
We have the SDG, or the FG Hyper Real Game Collectible 003 Fighting Girl or Battle Girl Chun-Li. This is a 1/3 scale figure. If you have been with me long enough, you have seen me review this figure. This figure is absolutely amazing. She's pricey. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Abso-freaking-lutely, she is pricey. You can see it's a little dusty down here. But this figure is hands down one of the best purchases that I had made, I should say, in 2025. I wish I had a rotating base. She might even be too heavy for me to put her on a rotating base, but yes, this thing is phenomenal. And yes, I am getting the Mai that they are making. I think I am going to pass on the Evangelical Girls, Evangeline, whatever that anime is called. Gonna pass on those girls from SDG probably, but the Mai is definitely going to be in my collection. But this girl is fantastic. This Chun-Li, so freaking good. Look at that face, the hair, the outfit, everything. The customer service from SDG was phenomenal. I had a snag on my original belt or sash piece here. They sent me another one. I had runs in her stockings. They sent me new stockings. SDG, fantastic customer service. Fantastic customer service. And this figure is a testament to the incredible work that this company does. And I cannot be more pleased to be putting this in my 2025 top 10 at number 2. She number 1 and number 2 in this list can go back and forth. This almost was number 1, and then I changed it, then I put it back, I changed it, put it back, changed it, put it back, but ultimately I went on ahead and put it at number 2. Mainly for the scale and price, because most people are not going to buy this because of the scale and because of the price. It's 1/3 scale, so it's huge. Obviously, if you want to see it next to like this Mafex Wolverine, like she's towering over that Wolverine. So it is a very, very large piece, and you're not going to have a lot of people wanting something this big. So that's why I went on ahead and put it at number 2, but it was almost number 1. Speaking of number 1, let's take a look at what my number 1 figure of 2025 is. Okay, and we are finally at the end. We are here at the number 1 figure of the year for 2025. On my list, on the stuff that I bought. Remember that. This is going to be a little controversial. This might be a little controversial. If you've been paying attention to the list, you might have already guessed what number 1 is going to be. If you've been paying attention to the list and you've been watching my channel and watching my videos, you probably already know what number 1 is. I even said it in the review when I reviewed this figure. But let's get to it. The number 1 figure of 2025 is, go ahead and hit that music.
Number 1, no matter if you like it, take it, sit down and write it. I am number 1. Now let me ask you, man, what does it take to be number 1? 2 is not a winner, and 3 nobody remembers. What does it take to be number 1?
Number 1. Ex-Cocan, Quinn Lee, aka Chun-Li. Yes, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it from anybody. This is the best figure of 2025, hands down. I should have got 2 of them. I should have fucking got 2 of them. This figure is phenomenal. Articulation, paint, accessories, sculpt, everything about this figure is on point. It's damn near perfect. It is damn near perfect. Could it had some shading or something? It has subtle hints of shading in the arms and stuff. You can argue that you might not like this, the way that the back of the head looks, sure. But you can't say you don't like that ass. You can't say that. I know that. You can't say you don't like the back. You got the shading in the legs. Look at those legs. Those are Chun-Li legs if I ever seen them. This is for sure, for me, the best figure of 2025. This whole top 10 was Street Fighter heavy. The Street Fighter line has been bringing out bangers ever since Jada Toy started. And ever since then, it's been banger after banger after banger. I truly think that neither Storm Arena or Jada Toys, because they're doing the Alpha Line 2 for whatever reason, will make a better Street Fighter Alpha Chun-Li than this. I don't think they will. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. They are not going to be able to even come close to making it look anywhere near this good. That's my opinion. We'll see. We'll see, because it will be on this channel. That is it. That is the #1 figure of the year of 2025. So to wrap things up, hey, tell me what you think. Was it trash or was it a good list? You let me know. Again, I can only review stuff that I bought. And to me, it was tough. It was a tough list, man. It really was a tough list. There was other stuff I wanted to put on here. I wanted to put, I think I reviewed the Hasbro 86 Optimus Prime last year. He didn't make it. That huge Devastator that I put together, I wanted to put that on the list. That didn't make it. But it could have been on there. It could have been on there. But I think I had to go with my gut, man, and my gut told me that this is the proper top 5 of 2025 in my opinion. And I just the scale is crazy here. That's why I have to hold the camera on some of this. But man, you tell me what you think. Tell me what you think about the my top 10 of 2025. Tell me if I said my top 25 of 2025, because it keeps going through my head and I keep thinking I'm not saying it, but I could have easily said that. But anyway, this is my top 10. Let me know what you think, guys, in the comments below. Other than that, please comment, like, and subscribe. And until next time, peace.